Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. We got a video today from Financial Coffee Channel. This is a video from one of our own. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time. Damn. Big difference.
Am I the only mom that, I can't be the only mom, that gets actual rage over your kids eating the groceries that you bought for them to eat? Like, I buy groceries and then they eat the freaking groceries and I'm like, why? Why are you guys so hungry all the time?
I can't afford to live in today's economy, has 40 plus loans, because I'm so tired of everything being so expensive in today's world. And that is my rant today.
I am so sick of not having money. And I know everybody, oh, why are you crying? Why are you crying about this on the internet? I'm panicking, that's why. And I don't know who else to talk to. Everybody's... I swear, I will never be this broke again. I'm 31 years old and I'm still struggling. This is so stupid. I'm never gonna... I swear, this is the last month of my life being this broke. I'm so done. I'll never be this broke again. I promise. This is it.
How can you promise that when you're not taking steps or doing things to try to prevent this or fix the issue other than coming on the internet and crying on it?
I hate this. And then I put so much value on myself around how much money I have in my bank account. And I hate that too.
And we can't afford groceries right now. Like, just straight up can't afford groceries. Because if we buy groceries...
Oh, but yet... all of you guys are upset at us for voting for Donald Trump when we were saying we wanted to be able to at least afford our groceries, right?
Then we either won't be able to pay our rent or our electric bill, because both of those come out of this pay cycle and they will take the entire pay cycle. That's f***ing bonkers. That's so f***ing wild. We have two incomes and we cannot afford to eat. And
I really love how every single month before the 1st, I will get a notification from @Portfolio saying, your rent is due in 2 days, blah, blah. I didn't forget, okay? I didn't forget. How could I forget the economy that we're in, the housing crisis that we're in? How could I forget that my rent is due in a couple days, right? I didn't forget, okay? You'll get your money on the 1st. You don't need to bother me on the 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th, because you will get your money on the 1st.
America is not a country. It's a business. It's a business. I'm going to say it again. America is not a country. It's a business. And I want to know if in any other country they remind you that your bills are due 2 weeks before they're due.
No, I think other countries are able to pay their bills on time a little bit more regularly, that they don't need these extra notifications like Americans do.
In any other country, do they remind you that your rent is due 6, 7, 8 days before it's due? I can't think that people are that forgetful. I can only think that these corporations and these landlords and these businesses are so concerned about their coin that they want to stress everybody else out about keeping a roof over their head.
Yeah, because there's not enough, because obviously there's enough people not paying on time. That's why they created a whole new system to do this that cost them a little bit more money, I'm sure, to send you these notifications, but it's a better way to go about it because people aren't paying. People always don't ever see the other side of things. And I'm not saying these corporations are to be defended or any way, shape, or form here, but I'm just saying.
People are not forgetting that their rent is due. That's the last thing I'm going to forget, okay? The last thing I'm going to forget. Get up out my pocket.
You say that, but then there's other women that says, oh, I'm not paying my rent this month.
Okay, let me tell her why corporations and businesses send those notifications several days in advance, way before bills are due, because some people either forget to pay their bills on time or they just don't pay it at all.
Yep.
So businesses want to make sure that they get their money and on time. It's just a simple fact.
Because I'm not fixing my car, I don't give up. Then when you be like, no, I'm okay, Well, are you sure? Because the car may not. What the did I just say? You know what else though? Why the do we pay car insurance? Car insurance should cover all major car problems. If I don't ever get into an accident, what is my car insurance money going into? Straight pay for this transmission. Well, I gotta buy a new car. I brought my car to Nissan to get an oil change. They gonna tell me I need a new transmission. Bye. That can stay there. You and that car can go to hell. You and that $6,000 transmission can go to hell and stay there. $6,000. And that man gonna say with a straight face, boy, you. No offense, I mean, I know it's your job, but bruh, no. Then they kill me.
Again, we make these videos because these are the women that shout out from the rooftops, I don't need no man. I'm strong and independent. Until the man tells you need a new transmission.
Do you want to take care of that today? Do you take Robux, Monopoly money? I'm not paying you $6,000 US. So I don't know how the you even came at me with a straight face and asked me that question. That car can stay here. You can have it. I'm not paying you for no damn transmission on a 2014 car. No!
Now, except for the fact that she gave me a lot of work just to remove the F-bombs and the profanity, she's kind of funny, to be honest with you. And also, she has a point. Car insurance should pay for all kinds of major cars problems. And seriously guys, who likes to pay for car insurance anyway? Not me, and I'm pretty sure not you either. Why doesn't car insurance cover repairs not stemming from car accidents? Insurance is one of the biggest scams in human history, and you are always penalized for using it.
Hey y'all.
That's the shitty thing. He's 100% correct. You get penalized for using your own insurance. Come on, I paid for it.
It's time for that daily update you didn't ask for again. Today makes officially 2 months I have been living in my car, y'all. My God. Quite honestly, my life has changed for the better. Emotionally and mentally, I'm a lot happier. Literally. And as always, I want to show y'all my blinds. I keep saying blinds. Poster boards. Uno. Dos. Tres. And at this point, I have to roll the window down to get them to stay, because if I show you the other side, yeah, it's kind of...
Wow. Raggedy for show.
This is the only one that's going real strong. I ain't gonna lie, like, look at that. That is a solid poster board. Then we got this bad boy. And then this one, I ain't gonna lie, it's holding up pretty well as well. But all the other ones, they need the fixing. But
Shaking my head. Women are something else. Guys, only women can be homeless, live in a junk car, a really beat up car, I mean a real clunker, but act like they are living in a 5-star hotel. You can't make this up, man. You can't. Guys, women could be eating dirt, but they will make it look as if they are eating a juicy steak and lobster. It's unbelievable, guys.
I literally try so hard to be strong
With your son? Oh shit, okay.
all the time, you know. But this one hurt. This one hurt. Like, I don't know. It just like really. And I'm laughing because like that's like the only way that I can keep my sanity. And it just breaks my heart.
Okay, I know that we are not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but if that's the case, how are we supposed to know that a book is interesting without reading it? By looking at its cover. So yes, we definitely should judge a book by its cover. We do it all the time anyway, right?
That
we judge people by how they look.
I always say we do, but everybody wants to speak and pretend like it's something different, that we're better than others. No, everybody judges. It's what we do. We're humans.
Look by how they dress, how they talk, how they walk, and by their overall appearance. We can't read their minds, so how can we tell if someone is a good person or a potential danger or a threat to us? By how they look and by their appearance. Damn so right. Why do I bring that up, people? Because of her. I might be wrong, but I've never seen anybody with that kind of piercings, with tattoos covering both their arms, all the way to the tip of their fingers, and who has his or her own life together. I mean, who's going to give her a decent job anyway?
Damn, he is right on that one. There's very few people with that description that do have their life together. I can't really think of anybody in my own life that has this kind of tattoos and piercings that actually have their life together.
Anyway, maybe in a piercing shop or as a tattoo artist. I could be wrong, but what do I know? Now, I'm not saying that people with piercings or tattoos don't have their life together. No, I'm just saying that people with that type of piercings and those types of tattoos usually don't have their life together.
I'm coming on here because this is my like third rant of the day, and I am just in a mood today. But why in the actual nuts is life so expensive right now? I just went to the grocery store. Look at this. $243.16. And this is like a bi-weekly thing.
Yeah, so my girl's been cooking and she uses my card to buy all the groceries and stuff. This month, she spent $1,100 on groceries. There's only me, her, and my brother. And she doesn't even live with me. She just comes and cooks at my house, and then she buys groceries, which is perfectly fine, her using my money, because she's cooking for me. $1,100. In my head, I was like, you know what? If I just went back to just eating out every day, maybe I might be able to save more money than this. But yeah, things are expensive.
Just how? Like, I choose not to just like go buy little Debbie's and fast food. But at this point, I'm about to, because I bought a couple different meats, some snackies, and dry ingredients and produce. $243. How are people living? Like, I would just like to know, in today's world, how are people living? Because you know what else? I'm literally at Kroger right now. Better. But anyway, what the because I guarantee you I'm about to spend $100+ in Kroger right now. So that's going to bring our bi-weekly total of groceries to like almost $400.
That's close to me. My monthly was $1,200, like $1,100, $1,200. So it's very similar.
So $800.
But I also live in California, so yeah, everything's just a little bit way more expensive.
Dollars in groceries a month for two people. Like, I'm about to say it and not even cook at home anymore, because I swear it'd almost be cheaper to go out to eat.
Yeah, for me, it's not bad, right? I only eat once a day. So if I really think about it, if I eat a $20 meal for dinner, $20 to $30 meal times, oh yeah, it'll be more expensive, but I don't know.
Every night. It really would. Because I'm so tired of everything being so expensive in today's world. And that is my rant today. Yep. $243 and about to spend $100 more in Kroger on just groceries for two people. So,
well, she looks like she needs to eat less, not more. And she does not look like she skipped a few meals. So she should be fine. Anyway, guys, funny story, okay? But before I get started, I am not making fun of people who are overweight. Being overweight is not always because of poor eating habits or lack of exercise. There could be other factors to take into consideration. Now, here is the story. When I was a kid, maybe 6 or 7 years old, I used to believe that fat people didn't need to eat at all. I swear to God, at that age,
No, that's logical, because if you're like reading about animals and like blubber and how like bears hibernate and how whales don't need to eat for a while, when you see a big person, you're like automatically thinking, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I really believe that when you are fat, you should not eat at all. Simply because your body has enough food reserves to draw from in case you are hungry. Crazy and stupid belief, right?
So it's really starting to hit me that Donald Trump won, and I'm gonna have to get a job soon. I can't live off the government anymore. If he takes away government checks, what am I gonna do with myself? At this point, I knew that I should have voted for Kamala Harris. I just knew it. I knew I made a mistake. No more waking up at noon. This is just gonna be the worst 4 years of my life. These last 4 years with President Biden in office was amazing. I was able to live off the government, didn't have to work, spent time with my children. It was honestly the best time I've ever had. And now, this guy had to win and is going to ruin it for me.
I believe this lady makes skits and satire stuff. I'm not gonna truly believe this one so far, just because I remember seeing you and you guys were like really adamant about it in the comments.
At this point, I think that for the next 4 years, I should just move out of this country. Just move out.
But what she's saying, I'm sure there's a lot of single mothers or just mothers in general that are probably thinking the same.
I was just thinking back on a situation I had in the grocery store as like a young first-time mum. My baby was about 6 months old, and I got to the checkout, and I all of a sudden had this sort of like, I haven't checked my bank account. I don't know how much money is in there. And I did, and I didn't have enough. I was like on my phone, I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Like, I had a 6-month-old baby in the baby carrier, and I was at the checkout. She's just scanning, and I remember it was like $43 something that we had in our bank account. I'm not even kidding you. $43 something. Like, that number haunts me. And she's scanning $40 something. Oh, now it's $50 something. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, what am I going to do? I'm not going to be able to pay for my groceries. But that day haunts me. Like I remember that number, $43. It was like 16 or 7 something cents that we had in our bank account. But yeah, it was like, I was embarrassed. Like, thinking about, you know, past me, like the situations I was in as far as our financial situation.
Now, many of you watching me right now don't know it, but I speak French. I can read it, I can write it, and I can speak it eloquently. Oui, je parle très bien français. But why do I bring that up, people? Well, I just found out that there are so many people watching me from France. So I want to end this video by giving a big, huge shout out to Kamal Berman, who is watching me from France. So, Mr. Kamal Berman, thank you very much for the super thanks. Merci infiniment, Monsieur Kamal Berman. Now, to all of you watching me right now, I don't take any of you for granted. I appreciate every view, every single view, because I still remember when I would post a video and only have 7 views. I
remember when this gentleman was under 1,000. I think I featured him again. I featured him when he was under 1,000 because I really love his videos. I enjoyed his videos. And when I enjoy a creator's videos, I'm going to feature them. And to see this man grow from then till now, it's only been like a year since I've seen this man's channel, and I love it. I think it's probably one of the better channels out there. Some of you guys don't enjoy his accent nor enjoy his personality, which is understandable. You're not going to enjoy all of my videos nor all of the creators I feature, but he has sustenance in it that is useful to me.
Very grateful for every like that you give me. I read all the comments and I enjoy every one of them, even the bad and the negative ones.
Same.
And if your comments has ever been deleted, I tell you what, you will have to blame it on YouTube, not on me.
Agreed. Again, I don't delete any comments unless it's like something really outrageous, like you are just racist rant or something like that. But even then, YouTube just flags those things anyways. YouTube is so quick on these things. I don't even see your guys' comment in the first place. It just literally disappears before I even get a notification.
I never delete any comments because I love reading them. And as a matter of fact, YouTube actually deleted some of my own comments. And they gave me a warning because it was considered hate speech. Can you believe that? Merci infiniment à Monsieur Kamal Berman pour le café. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching me, and thank you so much for the support.
I can't afford to live in today's economy, has 40 plus loans. I got myself in a mess. Today's economy is crap. And
yes, and this is why so many people voted to try to fix this. Do they truly know it's going to be fixed? No, but that's the goal.
I have people, literal people in my comment section that talk about how they have to buy groceries on Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay, and I don't blame them. If I were in that position, I would do it too, because I'm going to find a way to feed my kid. I'm going to find, I'll eat less, but that kid is getting fed. And the same 80,000 a year job, the same 60,000, 40,000 a year job just does not stretch the way it used to. The area that I live in.
100%, girl. This is where I think everybody agrees that, yeah, our salaries have been the same for the last decade or so, and prices have doubled or tripled in a decade or so.
Which is supposed to be cheap because it's North Dallas. When I first moved to this area in 2018, my rent for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath in a luxury apartment complex was $1,218.
Damn.
And now that same apartment goes for $2,000 plus. And it is just not the same economy. And then you have the generations that were told, go to college, get a good job, and they were sold on these student loans. And I feel so terrible. It's almost like a payday loan. They defer that interest. And I saw a girl on this app that had paid, I think it was like $112,000 over the course of however many years she had been paying on her loan, but she still owed like $4,000 less. It was like $76,000, and she still owed $72,000.
See, videos like this make me question the videos of, all the people that are outraged for, Trump winning and all these. Do you guys not understand how bad groceries are? How bad some of these prices are? That is way more important than abortion or whatever you seem to think that Donald Trump is doing to take rights away. People can't even afford to live. That's the problem. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.